Welcome guys to my channel Magic Word Yulia Kapoor, and today we will see transit which will be happen very soon. Jupiter getting retrograde in the Aries. So this will be happen in September 4, 2023. Let's see guys what will be effect for all the signs. So what will be effect for all zodiac sign in such transit? Jupiter going to be retrograde in Aries, so there will be different question coming out. I know what to do and I need more information. That means wherever is come to you, you just checking more ways to decide at that point which you get it. And of course, in another hand, there is a risk accumulating the knowledge. If you are not using, you just try to reverse and study more, because for student retro Jupiter is not a good. You need to have more energy to making this Jupiter strong. So for example, if you invest the money, so this is time just doing by little bit part, not invest huge amount, because energy of the Jupiter going to other side and it's not help you to getting and explore more in the future. Also, families who have kids, you should control the education of them, because it will be so hard in this transit. Usually kids don't like to study something they wanna enjoy, because there are no energy for knowledge. So please take care of this. That people who have strong Mars in horoscope, it will be very helpful, because Aries will be just making Jupiter stronger in any way. If you have a weak Mars, so you just working out with meditation and any physical, of course, exercise. It will be help you for your health and mental stress. Also make power for your Jupiter, just do donation and fasting in Thursday. It will help you also with the yellow color and anything with the golden. So you make it special things, and it will be just covering all your things which you are losing for. And now let's see guys what will be for every ascendant zodiac sign. Result is there. If you don't know your ascendant, you can watch video below and get to know what your signs. Let's go guys. For Aries people ascendant, transit will be happen in the first house. This is also will rule lords of 9 and 12. Usually in such transit in Lagna, people getting confusion and you may be doubt of your decisions. This is also make you look after your health, because the first house is your body, and maybe face some issue with the conflict with your father. So you just take care of that, because father can having some health issue and require your attention during these periods. And of course, everything what happened for good. This is kind of guru, and of course this transit will teach you responsibility towards to your father and your any teacher and religion, because retrograde Jupiter is a good for any spiritual stuff. And if you don't understand something deeply connection with your father and your guru, it really will help you. This period just give you time and of course opportunity to rethink about this. Of course Aries also gives such energy, more chances to you to get education, higher education, because of this in first house, and you will feeling to go abroad. If you are married, you will be analyzing all problems and mistakes, what is make your married life like this. And it's also good transit for just analyzing your experience of the financial expenses. For Taurus people ascendant, transit will be happen in 12th house. This is not best transit actually, because of take 8th and 11th house. And of course there can be sudden gain and sudden loss. So you should be balance this phenomenon. And of course, take care about your health, as this can be issue with your sugar and hormones. So kind of medical things you should check it out and rethink about your health and well-being. So it's also can rethink your financial decision and investment, what you made in past, because all materialistic desires will be just coming to analyzing. Also, you should check social circle and professional network. You will have to better understand of your true well-wishers and enemies because of 11 houses connecting, and it show you real faces of the people. And of course, rethink of your decision to make new home and new building and making choice this is correct or not. Of course, retrogradation will prove and give you fruits about this, and any occult sense and research work during this period also very good. Just learning new stuff and don't missing past, which give you also knowledge. Remedies for you: pray and offer yellow flowers to Lord Vishnu or Thursday. It help you to be out from that. For Gemini and people ascended, transit will be happen in 11th house. This is also touch lord of the 7 and 10, and now it's in retrogradation. This period will give you involvement in business and business partner. Because of this time, you getting some chances to change your thinking and change your job if you're looking for. But also because of retrogradation, you can get conflict with your business partner or investments. So just avoid misunderstanding and checking all your professional network circle. Of course, advise it to be conscious, as this conflict will not prove fruitful in this long term. So just don't make any new business stuff. And who is in the job service not receiving expected promotion because of Jupiter is not supporting right now. If you are married, this is a good time for analyzing problem and mistakes which you make before and make better your marriage life. So this is time get the right part in your family as well. Let's go. And of course, remedies for you: feed chana dal in Janjari Atalo to cow on Tuesday. For a Cancer people ascended, transit will be happen in 10th house retrogradations, and of course 6 and 9 will be lords involved. So this is retrogradation can bring profession change in your life. If you are feeling to change your workplace or job and any profession field, it's actually time when you should consider on this point. If you don't, then this period is a creative the problem in your professional life because of retro Jupiter is not give full force of energy, and you will think to change. So you maybe also face some issue with conflicts with your father because of this aspects is there. Also some old illness or health issue can reviews with you and father. Just controlling this, you need to be conscious. Keep in mind that Jupiter retrograde in Aries give you chances to fulfill your responsibility towards your father and guru religion. So if your wishes was recovering in past, this is time for payback, of course, by religion commitments. And if you have been suffering from some long-term diseases, there is a time advised to be conscious of your health. And of course, the remedies for you: worship Lord Shiva regularly. It's help you. For Leo people ascended, transit will be happen in 9th house. This is transit touch 8th and 5th house. You should concern about your father and his health because of this can bring conflict between you and him. Be mindful in position because Jupiter give you chance to fulfill your responsibilities to your father and any religion with your teacher. If you're having any wish upon the God, that time is coming up and you can just do promises to your God or religion or guru. So Leo native who is trying to extend the families and having kids, you can face the medical problems. Don't do this like this, or controlling this process is very conscious. Of course you can come to check this with other doctor as well, because of there can be doctor is not right in such retrogression. People who is in love in relationship, if you are not serious, this is time kind of challenge for you. It can be lead to break up, so take care about this and maybe be serious. So wherever is this serious, can start thinking to move their relation in the future, because of its all responsibility on you. And who is a student during this time, you're getting more chance to think about education, higher education, and getting right decision. But on positive side, this event will prove fruitful for Leo native involved in occult science and research work. During this time you will come up with new learnings with you maybe have missed in past. Let's see that. And of course remedies for you, do some donation for education or needy students. For Virgo people ascended, transit will be happening in 8th house. This is touch 4 and 7 between. So this is retrogression is not the best for you. It will force, and of course you pay attention to your personal and marriage life and domestic happiness. So if you're ignoring that, it will be generate a lot of problems in this sector. So you're just try to be very concentration about that. If you're planning to get married, you should check properly information about your partner, and maybe you can do mistakes in such time retrogression. So of course advisor for you, just be conscious of the health of your mother, and of course avoid conflict and arguments with them. Try to understand her in such time and do less mistakes in such period. And who is feeling to build new home, just need to check your decision. This is not nice time and not good period for money. This is moment of the 8th house. It's increased the feeling of insecure and fear. So just try to come in deeply to learning something like occult sense, and it's help you to understand this word. You maybe also rethink about your investment with your father and or partner, because of this is kind of challenge in this time, because sudden events can be happen and you should take care about this. Remedies for you: perform Satya Narayan Puja at home during this time. For a Libra people ascended, transit will be happening in 7th house. This is also touch 6 and 3rd house. So this retrogression going to bring a lot of conflicts and clashes in your marriage life. Be careful about that. Retrogression is there. So this period going the most problematic to Libra native who are going through divorce cases. Some have more issue, and of course this process can take longer. You should have more courage, because 3rd house is there, you feeling fear. So if you are married and this, then analyzing can come to you, and you will check it what will happen with your marriage and how will be it's going. And if you are planning to marry this year, then you should recognizing and getting decision relating to that person with whom you should get married. Also, you need to be conscious about your health, because of 7 houses involved, and any hormone and any sugar and liver things can be touchable. So check it out before it's coming out. You're advising to be conscious about, of course, health, and can lead increasing some issue during this time about the relationship and younger siblings. So maybe getting into conflict with them, so making balance and try to understand them and bring responsibility. Remedies for you: offer bunti ladu to the priest on the Tuesday. For Scorpio people, ascended transit will be happen in 6th house. Of course, 2nd and the 5th house lord will be involved. This is kind of regenerate a lot of conflicts and fights in your life because of 6th house is coming in retrograde, and you maybe have issue with your family. Of course, who is in love also there can be some problem, but you will able to make it. It's fine. Parents maybe face challenges with your children, and of course you should take care about health of them. Students are advising to think about education because of this is time. It's just relating of this, preparing and completing exams as well. On positive side, this is retrogradation is favorable time for analyzing what your true asset, and if you are not valuing your family and morals, there will be running towards materialistic gain, and this is time to get into right part. And at the same time, you are advising to be conscious while communication and maybe using less wrong words. It's also will be just removing any problem if you do controlling of this. You're also advised to be conscious about your savings as that because of see touching of the Jupiter. Remedies for you: chant Jupiter Bij mantra daily 108 times. For Sagittarius people, ascended transit will be happen in 5th house. This is also touch Lagna Lord and 4th house. So you're getting this retrogradation right away. It's make you pay attention towards your health, and of course you can gain the weight. You just should control the fatty and any hormone in your body. You're also advising to be conscious about your mother health because of 4 houses there, and don't conflict with her. Try to understand her and take responsibility towards to her. So this is retrogradation is very important for looking at the mistakes and make your personal life is more better. And of course, who is try to expand their family, have a children, you can face the problems. So don't good and don't right time right now. Try to understand and make it later. And who is in love, if you're not in serious, this is also can bring the problem for breakup. You should just removing that and start feel about relation more serious. Who is a student, this period will give you one more chance to think about your education, higher education decision relating to that. You can get good chances. Remedies for you: wearing the yellow sapphire stone in gold ring in your index finger on the Tuesday. For a Capricorn people, ascended transit will be happen in 4th house. This is also touch Lord of 3rd and the 12th house. You should expect your younger siblings can come in from foreign land or going there because of there is a lot of distance between you. You should fix your relationship with them and lead conflicts which coming out, just make it down. You're also advising to be conscious about your mother health because of we see the 4 houses afflicted with Jupiter, and remove any arguments and conflict with her. Try to understand her. Of course, important in this retrogradation to understand your full family. And of course, native who is feeling to buy a building or a new house or do any properties business, you need to rethink and your decision because of this is not right time, but you are should be in good and right decisions. So there is you make choice, correct choice if it's required. In such time, you should think double about the investment and properties business. Remedies for you: worship a banana tree and offer water on Tuesday. For Aquarius people, ascended transit will be happen in 3rd house. This is also touch lordship of the 2nd and 11. So during this reason, just control your financial stuff, and this is retrogradation can bring any financial up and down in your life. And of course it's get affected. Your advice, just save money, and if you want to invest, just think double. And who is not receiving the expected promotion, of course you can getting chance to raise the voice. For that you are surely success. Just try to making it in double way. And of course this retrogression is also favorable time for analyzing what true you are and what has happened. If you are not in the family's follower, you should be there. You should deeply understand who is in your family and how it's work, and of course this is time to get into right part. And at the same time you're advising to be conscious while communication, how you talking and which words you using. Remedies for you: if your health allowed, then fast on Tuesday, it's a good time. For a Pisces people ascendant, transit will be happen in second house, so this is not best time for your health, and you should take care about your sugar and hormone, because of weight gains can be happen. Second house is involved, and of course the 10 Lord is retrograde. It's bring professional changing in your life, and there is a changing of course in workplace and job. Even if you did not think about that, you will start to think. If you getting more education, it give you good result, and you can get changing in your workplace and don't removing that. Of course there will be expenditure so much you will be not able to save the money. Just be and try economic in such time, because retrogression in the second house. So this is also retrogression creates some problem about education, who is a student, so you should study hard to getting some result, but after that you can give best mark. During this period you should understand what is true life and what is real you, and of course you should follow your family, because second house is there. This is time to spend with them and be with them and try to understand them. Remedies for you: try to wear yellow clothes often. If not possible, at least keep yellow handkeepers with yours. So guys, this was prediction for Jupiter retrogression. It will be not 1 month, many more times till next year. So just controlling everything, because retrogression is a power lose, and you can make with remedies. It's more stronger and avoid any problem in your life. I just wish you very happy life ahead, and of course without any problems, that Aries give you more power than usual. Love you and hug you all, and see you in next video which come in with transit is very soon, and wish to everyone beautiful yellow Jupiter. Bye bye guys.